Yo, welcome and Malatu to today's Sabassembler Collector Roars episode 6. And I mean, I'm surprised I made so quickly another episode after 2 days ago we had that awesome debate about the XM Studios Venom Arise. And since we got so much great feedback on that video, I mean, I was just thinking we got to make another debate about this new awesome statue that just went out for pre-order today, the XM Studios Maestro. I mean, that's a phenomenal statue. And just before we get started, I just want to say thank you for everyone joining in. We got Rome, and thanks for joining in, Rome. Got the King.
What up?
Yeah.
What's
and
up?
We got H from Hstat.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah, thanks everyone. And if you're new to channels, thanks to all my fellow collectors for your support, all my fellow Sabassemblers. And guys, I just want to say thanks again for everyone joining in. And please check out H's channel, and don't forget to subscribe. And King of Statues and Rome's channel too. Please don't forget to subscribe to everyone, and really appreciate that. So maybe we got 3 people watching now. Maybe you guys, should we wait a few seconds? Got more, or you just want to get into it right away?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let me tweet this out.
I mean, since we had this awesome video debate last time, I thought it was a must for this new statue to us, since just went for pre-order today. Since I said we had the XM Studios Maestro, and wow, I just want to say, like, when XM brought out the teaser for this statue, I was like, holy crap, man. Like, I was almost like 100% in for PO for this statue. And yesterday on Facebook, they just showed all those pictures, and I was just thinking, holy shit, man, this is a beast of a statue. And today went out for PO, and comes out, I believe, in 2 versions, version A and version B. And maybe let's just see, like, what do you guys think about the statue? Or should we go first through the pictures? What do you guys prefer?
It's up to you, boss.
Yeah, it's my show. I'm just saying, like, first maybe we just go through the pictures that XM brought out on their website.
Yeah.
And wow, I mean, Maestro, it's just it's just, maybe some people may not know the character. I don't think it's like such a famous character for most people, but technically it's just I believe
that's why I like XM because they dare. Every once in so often they take that dare, but when they dare big, and this is like the biggest dare that I've ever seen, to get his actual throne room, the whole throne room. You have the opportunity to have I think it's A, to just be him sitting in a chair, but the B version actually gives you all these canisters, gives you Dr. Strange cape, Captain America shield, the torsos for both Iron Man, the Silver Surfer's board in the back, all the Venom's symbiotes inside the containers, and the fact that they light up, and that base is that he's sitting on his throne is a turntable. In the back of the turntable is a sentinel head.
Maybe we just look at version A. Well, technically, I believe with the version A, we just look at that pictures, and well, wow. I mean, you just saw the measurements on that picture on this statue. It is ridiculous. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be like that. Technically, this is version A. If you guys are ready to order this statue, I mean, this is just version A, and this is a throne statue. I mean, the height of the statue, like 85 centimeters height. Yeah. I mean, you're going to need a custom display for this statue. I mean, it's not going to fit in any like module case, for example.
No, it's going on my garage shelf.
Yeah, you think that they can hold it, man? I don't.
Yeah, well, it's going on the ground levels. I already have it mapped out. I was just talking to Thor the other day. I have already been paying money on it anyway. even before the PO went up, because I already knew I was in, and the person that knows me knew I was in anyway, and he knew I was in with the version B, not the version A. The version A is cool. I'm a fan of the character. I'm a huge fan of the character. I got the bushy version of the character, the custom. And I don't have many customs, so.
Sorry, you were just talking about garage shelves, but did you look at the weight of the statue?
Yeah, it's going on the base. It's
110 kilograms. I mean, damn, man, that thing weighs more than I do, man.
It's not going to fall out because it's on the floor. It's already down.
Man, but this is like a centerpiece statue in my eyes.
Yeah,
this is not something you should be putting on display.
What I like about this piece is just it tells a story.
Yep.
In itself, just the fact that he's sitting on his throne, triumphant.
Oh, I didn't even know it had Stormbreak on the side.
Oh, it does. It has both.
Yeah, I know about Mjolnir. I didn't know it had Stormbreak on the side.
You can see this is just version A. This is, let's say, the cheap version. But,
yeah.
I mean, cheap is
cheap version.
This is the cheap version.
I don't think so.
This is the cheap version.
No version of this is cheap.
Hey, that's about that version.
Let's call it the Space Saver version.
Maybe that's better. Like, I mean, let's talk about the price. We got here prestige price $3,149 like Singapore dollars
without shipping.
Without shipping, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shipping gonna break your spine.
Yeah. This thing is more than the Hulkbuster, or damn, man. This is. I just looked at it and holy crap, man. I mean, this is the what you call it, like the safe spacer.
The space saver version. It ain't saving your wallet any space. It's saving.
Might not save your marriage either in some cases.
Nah, you know what? First,
you're lying about that room. That's the first thing. My wife saw this, and it was just silence. So I knew what that meant.
I sent the pictures to my wife. She already knew what was up. It was a deal. It was like whatever. Like, well, I'm leaving. If you leaving over a statue, I could do far worse. God bless. Do not.
Or you give it to your wife as an anniversary present. Like,
no, see, the best part about this is that 1/3 Hulk. My wife said, "Okay, you get this Maestro. I'll get you the 1/3 Hulk."
Nice.
The legendary beast.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I'm literally, I have to get rid of 10 statues. Well, they were 10 statues I'm getting rid of anyway. But I'm making like I'm making space. No, I already know where the statue is going. Look at go back with the guy next to it. Go back with the God damn.
That's a whole garage.
I mean, this thing is.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is insane. I mean, this is just crazy. I mean, look at the measurements. I mean, the measurements on this are insane. Like 130 centimeters, like from left to right. This is, I mean, like the Moji cases max 140. This thing, it's almost like all the way, and the depth on this statue, 102 centimeters. Man, that thing's almost like as wide as deep. I mean, 145 kilograms.
I love it.
I can tell you, my dad's big. My dad is a big person, and I mean, this thing weighs more than he does.
Come on.
It's a body. It's a body. Wait until the boxes show up to your house.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh, I feel bad if you guys showing up the UPS shop, because them UPS shop workers gonna look at you and be like,
look here, you got the mug here on the right side. I mean, this thing, look at how small the mug is here.
They probably want him to deliver it. They'd be like, you got to come get this.
No, my dudes are pretty cool because I tip them. So they know this is a $50 tip right here. This right here, this is a $50 tip. And
might be a little extra $50 tip.
And I give them that Perrier water. So they come in, I'm like, hey, you know why? So when you know it's coming down to my block, because I had an instance with this Wolverine. When they know that they're going to your house and you're a regular dude, and you just got to tip well. You got to be good, because this is a prized possession. You don't want them, oh man, I got to take this statue, and they got to toss your statue. Nah, This,
I mean, let's
this
just
is
go
a
back
big
here.
boy.
A big boy? I mean, this is a biggest. I mean, big. I think is an underestimation. Right? Yeah. I
This
mean,
is the go hard or go home.
Yeah.
I mean, the Hulkbuster was big, but this is just insane. Like,
I thank God I sold my Hulkbuster. Thank God I sold my Hulkbuster.
You sold
because
that?
he going right in that space.
You have to, because that's like the problem I'm having. You start getting these 1/3.
Yep.
You out of space quick.
I mean,
you know,
but I mean, you got. I think though, if anyone's planning to get this statue, you got to go for the B version.
Yeah, definitely.
You got to go for the B because
don't fall into that trap, people.
What? Trap?
It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't fall into that trap. If you just casually like the character, get the A version. If you just casually like the character, or if you just want a nice piece and you're like, it's cool, it's dope. If you are a Hulk fan, if you love the Peter David story of the Maestro, you've read the new backstory origin story that they just released that's in the books right now, and you're all caught up and you can't get enough of this character, and you're saying, damn, this is probably one of the best made characters in the Hulk universe, then you got to go with the B version. But you better allocate your space, but just not the space of the statue. Them boxes though.
Boxing. I mean, I saw the unboxing. Did you see the unboxing video for the assembly video for the War Tank?
Dear God.
Released.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing comes in. What's it like? Three boxes? I mean,
yeah.
And I mean, how many boxes do you need for this, man?
This gotta come inside 4 or 5 boxes.
But if you think about it, I mean, I'm assuming the Maestro and the throne, they might be one piece.
Or like Scar on Throne?
Exactly.
And you're gonna break your damn back trying to get it out. Like I almost broke my back with that Scar on Throne.
I mean, this is just a theory. I mean, but I think it would make sense in a way.
Well, it has to be because it's a turntable.
Is it a turntable?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
I'm still here, fellas. It's just that I don't want anybody to see me smacking because I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's why I took a plum. I said I'll be ready for dinner after I finish.
Yeah,
this,
I was starving.
I feel you. I'm with you all the way. It's 6 o'clock. The fact that this right here is a flex because we knew it was coming. Excuse me. Pause. We knew this statue was definitely going to be released, and we didn't know the ramifications on how XM was going to attack the statue, because we saw other customs do Maestro and do other throne pieces. My question is, to the panel, is this a throne piece to end all throne pieces? That part right there. And it's not just saying throw all the stuff that you can throw at it to make it more, because more doesn't equal best. I'm talking about the level of quality in just the A.
Welcome, Dennis.
What's up, Dennis?
And hi, Dennis. Nice to meet you.
Excuse me. The level of quality. Excuse me, that's my COVID. That's
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Man.
Let that COVID hit, baby. I got my shots. So it's just the level of quality in the statue itself, not the extra pieces that's in the B, just the A. And from what I've seen, like we saw that Magneto, the custom Magneto with him sitting in Sentinel head, right? But this thing, this dude fits in the whole Sentinel head.
Yeah, really.
This is nuts.
I mean,
I would
Sentinel.
say the throne piece in all throne pieces at this point.
I mean, let's just see. Like XM was talking about the backgrounds of the concept where they originate from, and they said was it for the Max? Was it War and Pax? I believe it was this one, and I think probably it was originated concept or inspiration came from this one, and
Wow.
I think this was the variant cover number 2. And you can see the concept, but I think, like, for example, the clothing he was wearing, this is number 3, but
Yeah.
you can see like all the things he was wearing, but maybe the way he was sitting, and like here he's holding the Iron Man helmet, I believe, and you can see all the you can see the shield from Captain America, Thor's hammer. I believe this is maybe
Surf
Peter
is
Ray
shield.
built.
Surf
helmet.
is surfboard in the back.
Yeah, the surfboard, exactly, and maybe you can see the spear. Oh, it's a spear, not the spears, but the arrows, and so Spider-Man's. And oh shit, damn man, this is just crazy, man. I mean,
you can tell the inspiration came from that cover, but the liberties that they took with it, with merging all the aspects of the Maestro and not just limited to it, that's just a cover, not just doing a cover and just doing a verbatim for it. They actually, went a step up. Like you said, the variant cover of book 3, they actually used his whole costume set. And when you add all the little intricacies to this to part 2,
here you can see like he's wearing the vest, like the black vest. I like the fact that they added that. It makes it look different than to previous statues that were out on the market. Like here you have pictures of some. Here he's just like the torso is just pure. Just like
which one was that? That was that statue right there. That was the custom, right?
Custom, yeah.
Yeah.
I think one was a sideshow.
Bowen.
I believe this one was
That's a Bowen.
That's Bowen. I got that Bowen.
I had that one too. Awesome piece.
Now, you know what's crazy about that Bowen? That's one of the Bowens that still hold a value. That Bowen you can fetch anywhere from $500 to $800. I have that that bushy that's up there. Go up, and he's right next to the throne. That one, I have that bushy there. That is probably one of the heaviest pieces that I do have, and I hunted that piece. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like I'm a true fan of this character, and Bushy knocked it out the park with this piece right here. He's a whole solid piece. Just the head it comes off. And you don't see a neck seam and nothing.
Traditional, right? Not digital.
Excuse me.
The Bushy, that's sculpted traditional, right?
Yes.
By hand. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's. I really love his work. I really do. And to have the XM Studio One even come close to this magnificent statue is a testament within itself. So they knew the statues that were out there. They knew the Bowen that was out there. They knew the Bushy that was out there. They knew the other custom that was out there, and they had to take it another level. So this is what happens when you're a licensed company and you have the backing of Marvel
company, and
you're going in. And I honestly believe that this is probably going to stand up there with my Doom on Throne, the Magneto that I'm hunting, my Thanos on Throne. I can really see this one being a true centerpiece for, let's say, is your one piece that you did want to get, and this actually got you in the game. Financially, look out.
Yeah.
Because that shipping,
it's gonna be very heavy.
Yeah, man. That shipping is gonna be a comic cat or maquette.
And that's like 3 boxes, right? It's the Maestro in one box, the base in another one, and all the extra parts in another one.
Yeah.
I mean, this statue, you got to see the statue as an investment. It's not just like going out and buying a statue. I mean, when you calculate everything, like the statue and the shipment, if you're living outside, maybe what's the tax. I mean, you got to see the statue. Like, you got to be. It's like buying a car, like almost.
Well, I tell it to everybody. Every statue you purchase, even though you're part of this hobby, you have to look at it as your investment, and you have to treat it as so.
But this is like a very big investment.
Well, there's levels to this, right? There's 1/6, there's 1/3, There's customs. There's level to this game, and this you're playing. Certain collectors are looking at this. Not every collector is looking at this, and so the collectors that are tuning in and talk and listening to us talk to them, we're explaining the pitfalls and we're explaining the benefits. So that I'm gonna tell you right now, as soon as you get this statue in the house, you're selling it no less than $6 grand.
Easy.
No less. All right. So don't take any shorts on this statue. If you're gonna sell it, you're selling it for no less than $6 grand. Is this going to be like a Hulkbuster and raise over time in value? Is this a 10 grand statue at the end of its run? What is it going to be? Me personally, I'm not going into it looking for sale, but I know it's going to retain its value.
I think this is one of those
Do you guys
statues
know
that
the ES on this one? Because
one floor was a 450 or 499 for the B version.
Yeah.
And it was 100 for the A version, I believe.
You said 100 for the A?
No, max. It's still made to order, but they said maximum 100 pieces for A.
Wow.
see that
I might have to buy the A.
yeah. If they had did the B 100, I would have bought this instantly.
But
Yeah.
I think like the demand, yeah, possibly.
That's weird. Yeah.
That's
Probably
strange.
Probably
Yeah.
they knew the demand was already pretty big since they saw all the feedback from the teasers.
I'm already all the way live with that B. I'm already all the
And
way
right
live.
now, that's an example for the LBS Hulk decks coming up now.
Yep.
Everybody's like going crazy, but if you see this one tells a story. It's
Yeah.
like it's like a dance. You
Yep.
can see the strokes of painting. Look at the, I mean,
Let's-
look at the statue and what's all around. You know, it makes sense.
Let's
you
start
gotta-
with the A version, and then we can talk about the details. And here, I mean, only from the front, what you can see, like you were talking about the story. Like you got Juggernaut's helmet here in the front.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I mean, go on, Dennis. Like, sorry, to interrupt you.
I mean, look at everything. Look at the Maestro, how he is. And like King was saying, you see Magneto sitting on the throne, cool. But he is the throne. This time, the head of Sentinel is truly the throne. I mean, he fits there completely. I mean, look at that. I mean, you can see Shield, how minuscule it looks. Look at Juggernaut's helmet. Look at the training of Namor. I mean, right there.
You got Doc Ock's tentacle here on the left.
Mhm.
Yeah, you there see how strong he is. There is a story just with that. Imagine with all the parts. I mean, I think truly, they don't make Grails anymore. But this one is going to be sold up very soon. And when people jump and see, it's not like nice seeing a picture. Look at the picture. It looks cool. You got to see this in person.
In person.
Yeah, and look how big it is. I mean, you can see the videos when the production piece was out, and you can see really how big it is. This isn't to have in your collection like with other statues or not. This is to have like in a pedestal, standalone, and that's it.
It's definitely a ground.
Whatchamacallit. I got the Scar on Throne from Queen Studio, my first Queen Studio statue. And seeing it in people's videos, I was like, wow, it's a huge statue. It looked really nice.
No, but in person, wow.
It's a showstopper.
I mean, this is like a video that XM brought out on their
And I think this
channel.
Look at that.
Look at it.
I mean, look at everything you see here. You have like Venom, Carnage.
The fact that it lights up blows me away.
It lights up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know that.
You
look at the eyes of the Sentinel and under it, yeah.
It has what is it 32 points of light?
Well, where's that picture? Let's bring it up. The light up.
I know the eyes. Yesterday I was seeing the Red Titan video, and you can see the eyes of Sentinel. I think in the down where the hand is, and all the sides when you turn it around, you can see the whole Sentinel face lit. I mean,
Yep.
it's and people are saying about the price, but if you see it, you got Iron Man. That's 1/4. You got a War Machine. That's 1/4. You can see Doctor Strange cape. That's big. You can see Silver Surfer. surfboard. I mean,
let's just go through some of the comments here and then.
It's not saying just Maestro. I mean, what you see, I mean, that's why the price and it justifies it. This is the reason that you say it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, like, so we got Cram in the house. Thanks for joining in. And to say, like, best thrown piece to me personally, it really speaks for itself.
To give you an idea
Oh, that's a good
of
example.
How big he is.
Iron Man,
Yeah. Next
this
up.
is the exact size of the Iron Man piece that you see right there. This is a 1/4.
Mhm.
Wow.
Okay, this is the size of that piece that comes with it, that proximity piece, and it has the arms on it.
And look how small it is in the picture. Imagine how big it is. Big time.
Y'all gonna mess up.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at here. Like, it's
And
just
order
nothing.
this and get this in your house and realize you truly didn't know that you needed a bigger boat.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't play as Conqueror, so Maestro being on one of my personal top 3 Marvel characters, this represents him perfectly. Or sorry, yeah, that's true. And what a panel!
But it's one of those statues that it really, you can see it and it justifies the price. It justifies it.
Oh yeah, the price is worth it.
It's
Just
worth
the jarhead, and that's it. I think 4 boxes. He said this comes in 4 boxes. I mean,
I can see that.
Yeah, I can
Easy.
see it. I mean, like the war tank is coming in 3 boxes. Like, so
Same skills.
You don't need to win the lottery. If you break down the payments, the statue ain't coming out till next year. If you break down the payments of 20 pounds each, and no, this is not 20 pounds, but this is close. It's a good 4-pounder. It's good heavy.
Yep.
Very solid pieces.
it's
If
100.
if you break down the payments and don't overwhelm yourself with the price. Never look at the price if the price is what it is, right? what that's never gonna hurt you. Every month you spending $200 sending it there. You spend $200 in this inflated era right now, very easily like that. You blow your nose inside the supermarket, and it's
not
gone.
even.
I mean, here you can see nicely
you can-
like the size of the.
You waste in grocery more than that and then less.
Yeah,
And then
Well,
the end
if-
of the day,
if you're buying
hey,
statues, you
part
definitely
for that you should. So there's no profit on it.
the hurt is not gonna come in the actual sticker price. The
It's
hurt
on the
is
shipping.
gonna
The
come
shipping.
in the shipping when you least expect it, and they hit you, and you be like, "Yeah, the statue's coming out next month," and you be like, "Hey Todd," or "Hey Ed," or "Hey whoever, is it ready yet?" And they be like, "Oh yeah, sure. I just sent you the invoice
And
for
you
the
see it.
shipping, and you on first shipment, and you like, oh my god, hell
Very excited.
yeah. And you go right to your phone, and when they say $999.99, and they say, at least it's not 1,000. That's what you're gonna say to yourself. You're
I
gonna
think it's gonna be
justify
more-
the shipment.
I think that
Skills
shit
Power
is
has a
gonna be
nice
more than that.
question.
Because I just canceled a statue because I just said I'm not paying $500 for the shipping.
I did that already.
I'm not doing that.
My
Yeah.
Red Hulk was $500 for the shipping.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Wow.
And you know what?
Mhm.
When that statue got here, that $500 was good money. I said, God bless, say less. That I took him out, and it was like a child in my arms. And I
You
said,
talking about the XM joint?
yes, sir.
Yeah, but you see that. I mean, I have that one, but I really love the statue,
Yes.
so it was worth it. But this one was a Street Fighter statue,
Oh no.
and it was just a different spin on it. So I said, nah, I can't do that. There'll be
Yeah, I
another
feel
one,
you.
you know.
But see, this is where value comes in, and spending is subject to your taste.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because whoever really wants this statue, they already know going. First of all, we know going in. We know that we're not even looking at the price. I mean, with the monthlies, we already conditioned ourselves on how to take a hit. So we take the hit. Yes, whatever.
What you
How
said
many-
is very, very interesting. We know the
Yep.
new people in the game, they don't know.
Nope.
So they don't really appreciate, I'm not gonna see those $1,000. Hey, trust me, a statue this heavy is gonna be worth that. I mean, either you gotta see the big picture. Oh, the statue is $3,000. No, the statue is five.
Like
Four
here,
fifty.
skills. Welcome, skills powers. Like he has an interesting question. He says, "Why statues over 2,000 go up in price, and statues over of the 600 don't? I don't get it." Anyone has an answer for that? But
That's
I'm
my
not quite.
They go up. They go up. It all depends.
I think they
not
do.
really. It's
It
that
depends,
Rogue.
it depends what
You
you
don't
have.
remember. You don't remember the Rogue? Everybody was going nuts over the Rogue. It's fake and it's fake FOMO. What I'm always going to say is, a fine restaurant will always be in high demand. McDonald's will service a lot of people, so the price won't ever really go up. It will kind of stay baseline. No disrespect to Sideshow. Everybody needs an entry. Everybody needs Iron Studios to start off 1/10th line. You always going to grow into your space. But we're talking about the Mercedes-Benz and the BMWs of our culture, right? XM Studio and Prime One. These are BMW and Mercedes. Mercedes will always retain their value. BMW will retain their value. Some go up in value.
Yep.
$600. I'm sorry, that's a Ford.
I got into with Sideshow too. I mean, my first statue was the Sideshow Harley Quinn premium format. And
Yeah, I think we all first got in with Sideshow. That was my
Yeah.
first entrance into the game.
But you know, Sideshow, it looks like they starting to step their game up though.
Yes,
I've seen
sir.
a few
They are.
pieces-
They are.
Yeah, I seen a few pieces that I'm like, whoa. You know,
Yeah,
If-
Sideshow gonna always
have
be
to.
on
They
their
have
mouth.
to.
They're always gonna
They
be
got
on their mouth.
competition now.
If
Yeah.
XM
In the old days, they didn't have competition. Now they have, so they have to either step up or step out.
if XM was able to have licensed statues in North America,
Oh,
Oh,
you would see
game over. Game over. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you would see the level of quality in Sideshow take a huge step up. I mean, Sideshow has some hell of a statues, like that Spider-Man symbiote,
Yeah.
the black. They have a lot of statues that Thor Breaker Brimstone. They have a lot of good statues. I'm not saying that they don't. What I'm saying is there's a different level when you step in, when you go up. So the reason why the $2,000 statue goes up, because once you hit that $2,000 threshold, these dudes are not trying to sell it for less. So when you hit them in the DM and they tell you this statue is for sale, they usually want their shipping money back. All right, they want their storage money for these boxes back. And some guys will keep their base level on the price. So you see a markup of probably $600-700, maybe, right?
Like,
On-
what was your guys' like first, let's say, like high class statue or XM statue?
Iron Fist.
Ultron.
damn, I can't remember. Shit.
Yeah. My
well,
first.
it's probably because my man was being, he want to put me on a spec fiction because he knew I was going to go crazy. So I think the first XM piece that I bought had to be that Red Hulk. So yeah, it was
What
the
a
Red
way
Hulk.
in, boy.
That's
Yours,
what brought me
Dennis?
to.
My first XM piece were two, and they weren't 1/4. They were 1/5. That's Recovery Suit Superman
Okay.
and the Dark Side. And truthfully, I was blown away by the quality. I mean, the pictures don't make it justice, and nobody can tell you whatsoever when you get them. When you get them and you open them, you understand the packaging is another deal. I mean, it's like opening a Rolex and a Casio.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
how
my
it was
first-
for me when I first got my first XM piece, which was that Ultron. I was just like, now I know what the fuss is about.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, my
it is
first.
a different level.
That's a hell of a
XM
statue
piece.
too,
I
Ron.
mean,
Yep.
I mean
Yes, it
the.
is.
I don't know if you can see it, but like here on the left side, you got the. I mean, the Sandman. That was my first.
Yeah.
XM. Like, that's how
He's
I
up
got.
there.
And you know the crazy thing about XM when I got the Transformer Masterpiece line.
Oh God.
And if you were an '80s kid that grew up on that Rodimus Prime,
Yes.
I mean, it's like, man, that's crazy. 'Cause I don't think I would ever get rid of it.
Man, Stats,
That's why I
saw
told
your
Samba I
video.
couldn't be on the show that day.
What was that?
I said that's why I told Samba I couldn't be on his show that day,
Man,
because he knows how I feel about all those Transformers from
Oh.
XM.
Yeah.
and he had the Grimlock.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, man. First of all, I don't like coming on his show. Let me tell you, I don't like coming on his show.
Oh, we got
Every
some
time I'm
interesting
on his
background
show, I
story.
spend money. The last time he got an art print, it was Dr. Doom. That art print is upstairs in my room, sir. So it was on. Okay, and this is how he works. I don't know if he works with Sideshow or whoever he works with, but this guy is a federal agent because it was sold out, right? And they said you on the waiting list. It was me and Kash Da Gemini. We both picked up our phones at the same time. You know, when you go on a waiting list, you expect maybe they hit me, maybe they don't. And 9 times out of 10, they don't. I got an email the next day and said this is ready to get that portrait. You in? It was in my cart already. So I ordered it. The same thing happened to Kash. Same exact thing. So that's why I be trying to avoid his show because I know I'm gonna put it in my damn cart and it's gonna be available and I'm coming out my pocket. My girl said today, whose show you going on? I said Samba. She looked at me. I said nah, it's for a statue that I already got. She was like, oh, okay.
She didn't ask you where did I get the idea from? Was it from him? Was it from?
And the funny thing about it is like just looking at this, now he got me like, because I'm still debating. I'm gonna push the button on this one because this is a centerpiece.
Yep.
This is a centerpiece.
Yeah, I said that.
You can't just put this anywhere, you know.
Mine is going on the base level on the floor.
Yep.
But right there on the bottom of the shelf, and I got
That's where it's wrong.
Down.
It's supposed to be like at least eye level, man. And
Not
not eye
gonna
level,
happen for me
a bit lower
because
eye level.
You see, I saw this dude, right? You know, y'all seen that big is Optimus Prime rocket something? He has big rockets on his back and it's a big prime one, jetpack, Optimus Prime.
Yeah, from Prime One.
I seen it. So that statue is so big. It comes with these metal tethers that you're supposed to put in the wall.
You have to give it support.
Yeah, to give it support. I seen a picture of a guy, he had it on the table and it was on the floor broken.
Holy shit.
That's the first time my heart fell for
Oh my
dude.
god!
I've had broken statues before. I had my Batman. I had a Wonder Woman. They broke and you know fixed them or whatever. $500, $600 statue. When he had that statue was going for $3,000 at that time, and I think he spent $3,000 for it. It was broken, and I said, "Damn, man! If I come downstairs and y'all will read about it in an obituary that this dude died. He died. He walked in the room and died right next to the statue. He curled up next to the shield and he died next to the statue. If I come in there and just because vanity, I want to know this $100, this 100-pound statue wanting to be eye level. Nah, I'm gonna tell everybody you want to see it eye level, lay down on the floor and look at it in the face.
You know, but
I don't know. But it doesn't have to be shelved.
Crawl down and sit eye level.
There's a strong table or something you can put this on. You know, that will hold this bad boy. And then you think about your width. You want that whole panoramic kind of view. And that's hard.
It doesn't have to be shelved. It could be just a big table.
Yeah.
Yo, you're buying furniture.
Yeah,
you can buy furniture. Yeah.
It would be worth it for such a statue. I mean, if you want to have it,
don't worry,
like this displayed
when
properly.
You come to New York and you come to Comic-Con, I'm gonna show you how I got it done too. You're gonna say, "Yo, that was smart. That was ingenious. That was genius." I'm glad you got rid of that Hulkbuster. See, dude, when I was getting rid of the Hulkbuster, he just really didn't understand. Like, oh, you getting rid of Hulkbuster? I know, oh boy was coming. So I was like, I looked at Big Boy. I said, you know, I'm not really a fan of Iron Man like that. Only reason why I got you because you was in the movie fighting my boy. You're gone. So yeah, real boys.
Just imagine how it's gonna be. I mean, the best video that I can say that it's out, and it's not for him. It's for King Gladiator Hulk on Throne.
Yeah.
It's 6 video, and you can see how massive it next to him. Imagine this, and how I mean, you gotta buy custom shelves. I mean, you can't trust any garage shelving. You can't trust. I mean, you guys have Modicase that's full. This is a game changer. I mean,
Yeah.
But don't they hold up to
300 pounds.
300
And you're
pound
gonna go in your
No,
room
on my
every
garage
day and look at it every day and make sure it's not wobbly.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the garage thing.
Yeah, well, the
up to
garage
three-
shelves hold up to 300 pounds.
The
But
garage
also,
shelves can have them can hold that, but the thing that is in the middle, the particle, I
yeah,
mean, it's
Well,
kind of wobbly. Right
I
now,
buy
Sally,
whatchamacallit. I buy 3-inch plywood myself. So I don't use the wood that comes with it. I go right there, I take the measurements, I cut the wood, and I put my own 3-inch plywood. Like the same thing that I have in between my Magic Case boards right here. I have 3-inch plywood that's in between
yep,
because I
on
don't
top,
trust
yeah.
the wood that it comes with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Magic Case claims. I mean, yeah, you can see the shelves. I think the same thing we're talking about. Like these shelves here in the middle. I think what's the Magic Case claims they hold around 40, 50 kilograms. That's like 80, maybe to 100 pounds, but approximately. But I don't trust that. Like I wouldn't go. I would trust me if this thing would fall down. If I go to sleep and I wake up and see one of these things falling down. I think the heaviest thing I ever put up was the Batman Sanity statue from XM, one of these shelves.
It's true.
And
In my garage shelves, I have like two particle woods stacked up, and then under it, I have like 3 steel rods in the bottom.
Mhm.
And trust me, still, I don't trust them.
I know that's that's from a guy that's been burnt before. I know. See, Thor told me before I would have him in detox with the glass.
Oh
Ah,
wow!
Oh wow,
Yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
out that detox game now.
listen, he told me the first time he saw this whole wall right here was detox, and I had premium formats in there. And I doubled the glass. I was like, ooh, you know, you do to the game. They shiny, they looking nice. People coming in, it's fantastic. Yeah, I went and I, upgraded my stuff, but I brought a PAX unit. I didn't secure the PAX unit. I'm novice, didn't know. I walked out my house that morning before I went to work, and I saw Aquaman looking a little funny. I said, well, as soon as I come back from work, I'll fix that up. Came back from work and I looked on the floor. In my head, I'm a child. Mentally, I'm a damn child. I think my statues talk to each other. I think when I'm not here, they play around and do all types of shit. I believe that, right? I still have that Toys R Us kid in me. I came in, Wonder Woman head was on the goddamn floor. I'm like, oh shit, they done fucked them. And I'm like, y'all out of control. Nah, the shelf done collapsed and they done went down. And I was like, dang. I said, well, good thing it was DC because I'm a Marvel dude.
I mean, I can tell you, like, we had like similar collect. One of my aunts came over, for vacation, and she showed me one of these pictures she had where in her house where she was just like she got all this glass, all these plates and glass, like champagne glasses, all shelved up on this glass shelf she has in her house. And one day she came down, everything just like came down, crashing.
Oh my God.
All the glasses, all the plates, everything was just crushed.
That sound, oh my God.
And
King was talking about, I didn't mean to cut you off when he was talking about them doubling them detox. That nightmare happened to me a year or two ago. I'm up front sleeping and I had the OG Sideshow Joker at the bottom. And I had the Sideshow Mumra sitting on top. And I'm just conked out. Next thing you know, you just hear this loud crash. I thought my dogs had gotten into something when I woke up and I looked over and I saw that Mumra, half of his, base kind of chipped. I ain't gonna lie, I almost wanted to cry.
Yep.
You do. You do.
With you. I would too. I would probably do too.
Those are good for like back in the days, like those bone statues, because that's how I started with the detox.
Yes, sir.
I still have one with a few bone statues in there, but these other big boys is like, nah, you gotta get us different harder stands.
Yeah.
I got 2 detox with Disney Infinity toys in there.
Yeah.
once they canceled the line, I just went out and brought every Disney Infinity toy they had. I thought it was amazing that you could actually, because this is stuff as a child. I wanted my toys to come to life, and they did the closest thing that you ever could do. You put it there on the thing, and whatever you put there shows up on the screen, and you can control it. So I thought that was amazing, and they stopped the line or whatever. I just went out and brought all of them, and I just put them in the case, and that's the only thing I got in there.
I'm like you, King. I can see at night them moving and talking and doing all that stuff. I mean, every morning I go into the room and see one in each and one of my sections. Like, okay, another day, it's safe. I mean,
Yep.
I live in Puerto Rico, and it's sometimes very hard for the hurricanes. And
Oh
now
my
it's like
God.
now it's like the hurricane season, and I'm like crapping my pants. I'm like, don't do this to me, don't do this to me. So, but trust me, I'm very OCD. The one that is almost next to the window, it's very secure. I mean, I can go under it, and still, I'm afraid.
What I'm afraid is like people like East Coast in the USA where they have like earthquakes all the time. Like, I mean, if you have like, and if you live in an area or anywhere around the world where you have earthquakes, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
even
vibration.
here. Yeah.
You get the vibrations. I mean, even if they're screwed, they might even loosen the screws or the vibrations, or that's like what I'm afraid. And someday you might just get the complete knockout, and one of these shelves might come crashing down.
I live in New York. We don't got that.
I got hurricane country right here, so that's what I fear. Summertime, I'm scared of tornadoes, and then September rolls around, that's hurricane season. So those are my seasons that I really fear as far as being in this hobby.
Another year.
You guys lose the whole house. That's the thing in those areas.
I mean, if
The whole house be going. And
hurricane would hit the house too. I don't know if you live near the coast or so, but
No,
I mean, here I live at the rainforest, so it rains every day. So it's very, I mean, hurricane season, that's very scary. But, it's part of this collecting venture. It isn't just collecting, it's collecting where you're going to put them and ensure your collection. I was even speaking to a friend of mine and saying, hey, man, we got to put insurance to all this. Look at all the money we spend and then all in one room. I mean, even sometimes it's more valuable than the whole house.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, definitely.
No, especially if you do upscale collecting.
Yep.
Like, if you're in some of these custom groups there where the pieces is only 5 pieces to his custom group, the rarity of the statue and the level of quality in the statue raises it to whatever the price is going to be. I mean, like, let's say out the blue, and it's not a custom, that XM Studios Storm statue.
Yep.
I had an opportunity to purchase this statue when it was $2,000. Foolish me should have did so. Now this statue is going from upwards to $3,000 to $4,000, and for the life of me, I can't bring myself up to pay that price. I was hoping the Sideshow statue blow it out the water and destroy it. Sideshow statue came nice. It came close, and it's a good facsimile if you can't pay the $4,000. But again, certain statues will raise in price. So one day your statue room could be one price, and then it just skyrockets to double and triple that price, depending on the quality of statues that you do have in there. So Mojo put me on to an insurance that, statue insurance. I highly tell people to do it because I had a flood in my foyer. Now, I was changing the statues out of the purple room and putting them upstairs. The purple room is right behind here. And I said, I'm going to turn that into storage, and because I'm doing my kids was going away to college, taking one room, put it upstairs, and I'm going to make that my next media room. As I'm doing that, I had a couple of statues that was in there. Water broke inside the bathroom in the foyer. Seeped downstairs, came downstairs, messed up the statue room in there. I had probably 8 to 10 statues in there. Nothing crazy, because it had been a crazy room, I'd have lost my shit. right? But it wasn't. The insurance paid. They paid over 10 grand for that.
Wow.
All right. So and they don't require you to take your statues and smash your statues up. Like Sideshow would do. I've seen, Sideshow have a problem. Let me see, send me a video you breaking a statue and I'll send you another one type of thing.
Yeah.
None of that. But they had an assessor come out. He assesses the damage. He assesses the value. You give them the links if you happen to have the prices of the stuff, because all of your stuff is itemized. You give them your stuff. They go over it. They verify the stuff. Boom, bang, bang. You need to start looking at it as the investment it is.
Yep.
Each and every last one of us have rooms that are very valuable to us personally and monetarily. We need, and looking at this statue here, this statue itself is going to raise the value of every statue owner room.
Whose mic is that?
That's Sambas.
I mean, King, what you said is very true. I mean, look at from now. You said you're not going to pay $4,000.
Right.
That's not a word. You look at this statue.
But I'm paying $4,000 for this.
Exactly. This statue, I mean, you can see paying the value, the monetary value, and carrying all you guys, you can understand it. I mean, I'm here geeking out. I got King here, I got Rome, I got Saba, I got Hstat. I mean, I'm with the OGs. I'm here in Nubia. I'm very humbled, and I can understand what each and all of you say. And if you're in the custom game like Rome and King, I mean, if these are limited runs and foreign company that can give you customer service, imagine these custom pieces. They're very small, and customer service sometimes is like, I'll give you $50 off. I'll give you $100 off. I mean, and each statue has a value too that you give them. So it's a work, and statues are works of art. They're sculptures.
Especially if they do a character that the license companies won't really touch, And that's one of the highlights I would say about customs. They do the characters that you're familiar with, like the one custom group when I got that Tigra. XM's not going to do Tigra. Sasha's not going to do Tigra. But a fan of me, because I was such a huge fan of, the John Buscema run of the Avengers, and, you knew that character Tigra and characters Dr. Druid and all that. And, the customs are going to do characters like that. And being that I'm a fan, because I'm always going to be a fan of the comic. The comic is the source. That's all the books, and the material is always going to be there. And when you know those characters and you've seen somebody like doing that, whoa, they're doing Tiger, whoa, they're doing like
that She-Hulk that you got.
Yeah, we heard laying on the beach and everything.
That's the Doom you got.
Yeah, I got that Zion Dr. Doom, God Doom. Man, when me and him was talking in the background about it, and he was like, he sent me the concept, and I was like, okay, I'm in. And he was like, he sent me the finished renders of it. I was like, 100%, here's my bread. But I've dealt with him before. I've dealt with Zion Art before, so there's a level of comfortability when it comes to him, because I can tell somebody and I can recommend them. A lot of times, people get burnt by these the customs, and they're afraid. So the level of comfortability that you get from a company like XM Studios with this statue, you pretty much know now you're just dealing with your middleman, because the fact that they can't ship in North America, that kind of hurts us. We need the middleman, so we are beholden to the middleman's shipping price and what's going on, because they're not going to really make too much money off the statue itself. They're going to make their money inside where the shipping is at, right in the middle. And you got to respect the hustle. So you already know that you're part of this game. So now you have to find the value in the statue with yourself. Those people, those few hundred people that's going to get the version A, God bless you guys, because you are going to be just a few of you guys
That
are going
happened.
to have that statue. 100 of you guys. And that's going to be an amazing feeling to see those people unbox and send you pictures, because I'm friends with a lot of dudes and they send me pictures in the background. Yo, I got this. Do you know how it felt being a Hulk fan? I pre-ordered that Queen Studio Hulk first before everybody, because I know I did, because he said, "Oh wow, your money came in." Because soon he went for pre-order, I sent my money straight to him. Now I waited. I got my statue last. Absolutely last. I seen everybody popping open these statues. I was like, with the happy sad face. Good for you, bro. Happy sad, happy sad.
I have that same thing. I have that same thing on PO, but it's still not here.
But my shipping was cheaper than everybody else's. And he said, "Yo, I knew how much you wanted the statue, and I was trying to get you the cheapest shipping out of everything, because you paid first." He said, "I know it hurt to wait at least a week or two, but here you go." And I was so happy that he did that for me, because he knew how much I felt about the statue. But the shipping we're gonna feel it in shipping with this one. I know somebody put $1,600. I pray to God that it's not even close to $1,600, but
I think it's gonna be more than that. I'm thinking
$1,600 for shipping.
I think it's gonna be
someone wrote here
2,200 for shipping easily.
What?
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's 242 pounds.
we got
Those
Nike
boxes are gonna
checked, and the shipping on this is expected to be roughly 1,600.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's disgusting. And even if you put it on slow boat, that's disgusting as hell.
Yeah, because it's like those boxes are gonna be huge. The weight, I'm talking about, you got like 4 big boxes. Damn. So and that's what's kind of stopping me from pushing that button, because I'm like,
Listen, let me
wanna
tell you
pay
how
for
that shipping
another-
is BS. Let me tell you how it's BS. I shipped that Hulkbuster, 2 big boxes, to my boy for 200 and some change. That Hulkbuster statue itself is very heavy. It's probably 100 and some change. 100 pounds, 100. It has to be.
It's around, I think it's more than 110 or something. Like
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
2 big boxes, 200 and some change. And he will verify it for you. We went through something called pirate ship.
Yep.
Okay. If y'all don't know, we putting you up on game right now. If y'all don't know, then I'm putting you up on game. It's called pirate ship. You look it up and figure it out. But we have to find a way to do better shipping.
Yep.
Because $1,600, that's cost prohibitive, man.
And 16, you don't see. What
You don't see it.
You don't see. It's the value you don't see. So you gotta be, aware that you're not gonna have it, not feel it. You're gonna have the statue. That's it.
But you
And
see,
then
that's why
it's
I
not-
think- yeah, that's
the
why I
shipping
think that's
is
what's
a
messing
problem.
up the game. Because now, let's say you buy this statue. Now you want to sell it. You're gonna add what you paid for shipping.
Damn right.
You're gonna
Yeah.
add that, then you
And they got to
add-
pay the shipping.
Yeah, and then you got to add your profit. Your markup might be 20% on
Yep.
top of everything, and then you'll have the buyer saying, "Oh, why is this? Why I got to pay for shipping?" So my thing is like, look, either you want it or you don't, because that's what you're gonna pay.
That's true.
But in my opinion, this statue, I think for a lot of people, might be a statue they're going to buy and say, like, I'm never going to sell this again. This
You
might
never
be
know
a-
what happens.
Nah,
No, you
never
don't.
said-
You don't. But
You never
that-
know what happens.
I don't know how many of you have already like PO'd the statue.
Oh, me?
You've
My
already
money.
PO'd it.
I was giving my money before the PO even came up. Before the PO, when I saw it, I said, "You know what it is." That's exactly the text message he got from me. You know what it is. I'm already in. I'm in too deep.
I'm already in too. Like we got two. I just like this morning.
We'll
I mean,
leave
my
it there.
retailer, like he sent me the link for the orders, and I mean, and I went immediately before this thing gets sold out. I was already in for it. Like even though I know I don't have any space for it, I just when I saw the space,
Said I'll figure it out. God will make a way.
exactly. Because I mean, that's why faith is so important, man. That's
See,
He said, I got faith.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that, but I'm glad you said it first. I didn't want to say I got no space for this.
I don't. I was like I said. I was just talking to Thor,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
but
lie.
I knew the Hulkbuster had to go, so he gone, and I got a couple of Sideshow Hulk statues as a placeholders that's down there right now. But that statue is going to take up that whole space down there. And, you know, the Bushy's going to be up there on the top because he's up there with the Red Hulk and he's going to be there. And in the middle, I got Hulk Transformation and I got the Abomination right next to him. And oh boy is going right down there under the bottom.
Awesome.
Because there's no way in hell. I'm going to have ample lighting that can come down and you can see it. And it's going to be lighting up from the canisters up. It's going to be a beautiful look. It's going to be fantastic. But there's no way in hell I'm putting that statue, this one right here, in the middle of that garage. I don't care how many metal rods I put at the bottom. I don't care how much plywood I put there. I will never go upstairs and sleep right. I won't sleep right. So I'm not going to do that to myself.
You know how I'm displaying this? Like, you know, it's like your flat screen is right above this, and this is like on a shelf because I got to keep looking at this. It's like, it's just a piece you just got to keep looking at, you know?
I mean, let's just like go back to
you can't just put it anywhere.
I mean,
it's like a person that keeps giving.
I mean, like, let's just go back to details. I mean, like, the whole concept of the statue is insane. Like, here you see the shells. We already looked at that. I mean, like, here on the left side, you got dots, tentacles, and I mean, like, for the version B, I mean, you got like strange as a cape.
Is Spidey on this?
No.
Okay.
Oh, but you got the Carnage and
Thank God.
Not that we don't see like a web shooter or something like that. I'm pretty sure when we get this statue in the house, we're going to see little Easter eggs that we haven't seen in these stock photos.
For sure.
And you know, the beauty of the statue is that, let's say, King, I know you read, Ron Ross, you read, HS, you read, so you can appreciate all the Easter eggs and all he had. The new generation, they're going to just say, he looks cool and I want it. That's it. They don't know the meaning of the whole big thing of the statue. That's the beauty of it. You can understand it.
Let me tell you how petty I think XM Studios is towards Sideshow. Go back to that one where he's holding the Infinity Gauntlet in his hand.
Oh, okay.
Next hand, yeah.
It's like the first, yeah, that one. Okay.
But I see, like, I mean,
my Thanos on throne has an Infinity Gauntlet in his hand, and it's on that side, like it's on the side that he's pointing to, because Thanos is doing the finger like this. I think that's a subtle jab at Sideshow, like, yeah, y'all did a throne, but let me show you how to do a throne.
Yeah,
I never thought of it like that.
Because my Thanos, for a while, I thought that was the best throne piece. For a while. And because
I think it still reigns supreme though.
It's dope as hell until I got my Dr. Doom and I realized why that OG was so crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and then I got the Scar on throne, but he's still top 5. Still top 5, if not top 2.
Because I mean what that bad boy sells for like what, 5,000-6,000 now?
Who, what, Thanos on throne?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's not.
Somebody sold him last week for 800.
For how much?
You can get
somebody sold a Thanos on throne last week for like $800 because they do a quick sale.
Yeah, I saw that. He wants to be. Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
I missed out on that because I've been trying to get that piece for a minute.
It depends on if you're trying to get the one with the exclusive head.
Yeah.
I mean, it may mark it up to 6, but they made so many of them, they devalued the statue.
Yep.
So 8,000, man. Nah, please. I wish. On God, he'd be gone. On God, he'd be gone.
Say that. Buy a custom Thanos they're doing. That Thanos is like old, and he looks like King Kong in the throne.
I know which one you're talking about.
It's a custom piece. It looks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the best Thanos custom piece I've seen in a long time.
The second best one that I've seen is the one that it's a big one. And pause. He's sitting there and he's leaning forward and he's in the Ron Lim comic book pose. And under this bottom, it looks like the statue is floating.
Oh,
He's
that's
in
the
the.
one Minister
yeah,
has. Minister has that.
It's like he's
Yes.
sitting on a spaceship or something. Like it's just
Yeah,
like a white
it looks like a spaceship.
carriage.
And it's
Yeah, I
very
know.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
My boy
It's just-
got it. He tried to get me in on it right when he was about to buy it. And I was like, no, because I saw a picture and it had a Asian woman that was standing right next to it, and I said, "Oh God,
this
yeah."
one,
I said,
this one.
"Yeah." I said,
Yeah, I
if
want
if
that one,
that
yeah.
statue is that size, you can go to hell, because the girl looked so small standing next to it. I said, "Man, what are you trying to do to me here?"
I
Nah,
think this one, isn't it?
yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's one hell of a statue, boy. That man.
Oh, ain't that Bushy too?
Is it?
I think it is.
Probably so. He does great work.
He does. I got my first piece from him that came in yesterday. I'm unboxing that tomorrow on Astro Show,
Okay,
which is a throne piece.
I'm gonna
Gladiator.
check that out. But listen, guys, I got to get ready to run. My wife has been signaling me for dinner. that plum ain't making it no more.
I don't want you to call me any troublemakers. So,
Love hanging out with you guys. Man, I can't wait to see everybody unbox this bad boy when it happens, man.
yeah.
Love hanging out. God bless, guys.
All right,
Yeah.
peace out.
Y'all have
bro.
a blessed night.
You too. So, like, we've been talking like all the good things. Like, is there any things like you guys have seen that you don't like about the statue?
Nah, it's definitely to me a grill, but like I'm just concerned about that shipping cost.
That's the only thing we don't like, the shipping.
And that
Yeah.
shipping.
Yeah, I mean,
That
we're always
shipping
concerned-
alone is a price of a statue itself.
Yeah,
Statue, you can buy 2 or 3 statues.
You
with
can
that.
buy 2 or 3 statues, yeah.
Yeah.
precisely.
You can buy 2 or 3 citrus statues with that money.
that's the problem. Storing is not a problem, but even though I couldn't keep it in the crib, but it's just the fact that damn, I gotta drop like close to $2,000 for this.
The
For the
footprint,
shipping?
yeah. Yeah.
It's a grill. It's definitely a grill. So
Sure. I think it is. Like, if I had to complain about anything on this statue, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, it might. I don't know that the skin tone. Maybe it's a little glossy. Like, I don't know.
yeah, pictures don't do this justice.
I don't know. Like, it's maybe a little bit too glossy, but I don't know. Maybe that's just.
Oh, it does.
I don't know.
Pictures are like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And remember, this statue was done either to cater us as public. That's for Europe and Japan. So imagine, so that's why it's so big and so massive, because for them the shipping can be that big. But if you want here in the States, it's gonna be
And look at the details, like the paint job here. You
Yeah.
got all the fingernails,
the vein.
The vein, yeah,
Veins.
the main veins.
the shading of the fingernails, like the sentinel throne, like all these single details here.
Look at the hand holding the gauntlet. I mean, we were shipping down yesterday, and I mean this statue, it's worth it, but
Sure.
the shipping is scary.
The shipping is very intimidating, trust me. I think for a lot of people, it might be a reason not to buy the statue.
Yeah, there's no question. This is as perfect as you can get as far as a piece. I think Exxon has always been above level, but they just went to another level with this.
XM never or rarely ever like disappoints. Like it's very rare or almost or never. At least. I mean, like, look at all the shadings, like the sentinel head. Wow. Or maybe I don't know. I mean, this is a prototype or like Doctor Strange cape. Maybe look at all the
And
weathering.
that's 1/4. Look how look. I mean,
Exactly.
look at the torsos of the Iron Man. They look small,
Exactly.
and
They look
and they are 1/4. Yeah, and they're 1/4. It isn't like 1/5, 1/3, 1/10. I mean, they're 1/4. So imagine.
like, yeah, I mean, when I saw this, like,
Look at that. Look at that.
you get the feel it's a 6-scale statue on the background, like the collection. I mean, they XM showed that picture before where they have the cup next to it. Where let's see that, is it on here or like? I mean, that gives you an idea of how big the base already is.
Yep.
That cup. Where's that picture? Where is it?
Oh, the one that's like for
It's the one I think.
yeah. Look at that.
I think it was. Maybe it wasn't this one. Where is it? Let's go. Come on, where is it? Where's it on? Well, I think it's on the measurements one here. I mean, look at the cup here, the mug, man. It's, I mean, just the base of the bottom of the base is almost at the height of the cup. I mean, that gives you an idea of how big it
Do
already
they have a
is.
video that's up yet?
Oh yeah, or I mean, have the. Well, you mean the?
Look at the XM video. Usually they have a.
This
The
one here,
one of the best videos is the one Alex from Red Titan did with it.
Oh, okay.
If you really, you can see the guy's hand.
here.
It looks like a baby hand.
Look at the details here on the video, like from the gauntlet. I mean,
That's insane.
I wish they would have put the gems on it though. That would have been hot.
Yeah, they should have put the gems on it.
I agree with that. That's the one thing I was thinking when I saw this picture the first time. They should have added the gems. Look at the eyes, like, oh, that portrait, like, I mean, this here looks just crazy, but it's so beautiful.
Like the symmetry on the eyes with the gauntlet is perfect. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah.
like it's kind of it's kind of like you could feel him thinking, like, yeah, I just knocked out Thanos out the frame, you know.
And half the Marvel universe, basically.
Yeah.
In the shadowing, it looks.
That cracked Silver Surfer board is just.
Did you guys realize like you had that Nova helmet here? I didn't see that for a long time.
I didn't see that either.
I mean, you got parts that never been done. Nova's helmet. Nova.
Hi, Cash. Thanks for joining in.
Money.
Cash Money, what's up?
You mute, Cash.
What's good, man? I see David took off, huh?
Yeah, he was ready to eat, so
his wife was serving him, so
I like the detail on that Black Panther mask too.
And you know what's funny? You said that, Rome. That's the only reason why I would get this, because that one thing is like, I should get it, man. I can do it, you know.
Oh, man, this thing is just crazy.
And then, you know, another thing too, you do the payment plan, you're gonna be probably waiting for like what, 2 years from now?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but what King said is true. I mean, you got a payment plan, funky dory. You can pay 2 years for it, but when you get hit, oh, here's your statue, 1,500, one pop. That's gonna be hard. Yeah, I know. I heard that.
I mean, like I said before, man, if you get the statue, you gotta go for B. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is a Titan statue. That's what I would call it, right? Now, the reason why I'm hesitant, because even though Maestro is like one of the, a character you would be familiar with if you were into comics, but then I know XM is getting ready to do that Galactus. So that's another thing. I always wanted a Galactus. I missed out on the Sideshow one, and I just always wanted a Galactus. So now you got two Titan statues. You're looking at close to almost $10,000. So that's the only reason why I'm like so hesitant to pull the trigger on this bad boy.
I can't pull the trigger on this. No room, number one, and number two, I feel sorry for somebody if they get this and then about a couple of months later you gotta pack up and move. You know.
Yeah.
There's something to enjoy from afar.
I mean, you got the Cerebro helmet, and you got Cerebro. You got the Black Panther. I mean, like, what don't you have here?
Nova helmet.
Like, I saw the Nova helmet by chance yesterday, or was it this morning? Not yesterday. It was this morning, in fact.
And those are the Easter eggs we see. And when we have it in front of us, we're going to see more.
Maybe they might add a few more we haven't seen yet. I don't know about that, but
I can't wait to see who's going to do the prototype review on this, because I want to definitely see how they're going to pull it out the box, and I want to see what those boxes look like. I wish they could do it now, because at least you get an idea of what those boxes are going to look like before you even purchase it.
The weathering on the strange cape here. I mean, look at the details they've added here. Those look insane.
Yeah, like how you
Even the idea or the
Look at
Stormbreaker.
the hammer. The hammer.
That's crazy.
This is insane. This is.
It's OD, man.
Look at that.
Damn.
Wow.
And that's a classic Iron Man.
Yeah, it is.
This is quarter. I mean, you gotta remember, this is quarter scale.
Yep.
These two are quarter scale, and it's hard to believe because they don't look quarter scale on the pictures.
Nah, they don't, and that's where it gets tricky. You know, I think that's what King was saying. That's where it's gonna come. You're gonna be like, holy crap.
No.
And what's crazy about it? I mean, the wiring on that. It's like, jeez, that's how bad it is. You know.
Something else I saw, like I thought maybe this Carnage here, the paint job here looks a little bit like candy, like it's a little bit too glossy, maybe.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think the Carnage here they should change over on the paint job. It just looks
a little bit darker red.
Maybe a bit darker because it kind of looks a bit like candy here. I think.
It sounds like candy.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't it? I mean, look at it. It's too glossy or too bright. It's
like
too bright.
Twizzler or something.
Yeah, because it doesn't have like a believable color in some sense. Like it looks like plastic.
Or they haven't added enough of these like black veins they usually have on the Carnage symbiote.
It's funny. We now justifying. No, that looks fake. That looks not to buy it. Psychologically, we're like, no, it looks fake.
I mean, it looks great. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks great. But I mean, if it really, I'm just trying to find something that's.
But if you see that red, that's the red that they are using now in the Carnage from Sideshow. That's the same red that Nobel used in his. So it's
Well, let's say like you said it. Let's check that out. I mean,
You just passed it.
which one?
the third. Yeah, in the first row.
I just picked this up.
Oh, congrats.
Look at that. Awesome.
That is.
I think it's a
That
little
is.
dark.
And that's a dope statue.
It is a great
Yep.
statue.
And that one paired with the symbiote. Wow. And the controversy now with the Venom. Sideshow or XM.
Well, thanks to Saba. So King was right. I pushed the button.
Enabler.
Congratulations, man.
Sabab the enabler.
And Cash too with the savings, so it's his fault too.
XM should be paying me, man. Come on, like for sure, man, or Sideshow, whatever, man. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the club. I should be saying welcome to the club. Today, XM has been released. It's starting to ship statues so quickly recently. I'm just wondering when they are going to be shipping this Maestro. Whether it's going to be coming out so fast too.
It's up for PO already, right?
Yeah,
it is. Today is the first day.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check it out when I live.
Oh man, don't do it, man.
It's already in spec.
There's no
website.
Now, you know what? It's like if I did it.
Here you got all three elements. You got
Magneto's helmet.
You got Ultron's head here.
Ultron. This is a grill, man. Like this is crazy. I think if I pull the trigger, then I'll be chilling for like maybe 2 years buying statues. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm done.
Just putting out sales videos.
Look at the lighting.
I'll pull the trigger on this. I would probably have to just get a room built in itself just to put this in.
You got the Dr. Doom mask.
Oh, I didn't even know they had Thor.
And
Thor's helmet. Yeah. Thor's helmet.
Yo, this is this is getting crazy and crazy.
You got Thor. You got Black Panther. Damn. Man.
You only hear Gollum's mouth in back. Do it.
Yeah, I'm about to call my mom. Like, Mom.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I hadn't
give me the inheritance.
had to use some money out of my little retirement plan earlier, and I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have pulled the trigger on this. I probably would have. So
Yeah.
I guess that happened for a reason.
And you know what's so crazy with this? It's like, do they have an omnibus yet for the Maestro comic books? Not yet, right?
I'm not
yet.
sure.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Because I would definitely have that omnibus right next to this whole
slab. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at this when I get off. Because
and this is the kind of statue you could buy, not the statue, the whole thing. Yeah. So it's like exclusive or bust. So you can have the whole family, yeah.
I mean, look at this.
Loki's
now,
you got
do those pieces move in the glass, or it's
I think they're gonna. I think you're probably gonna stick them in with some kind of with a magnet or with a. I'm just wondering the light up. Is it like a general light up for the base, or does every single one have its individual on-off button?
No, they turn on. Alex was explaining it in his video. That's why the Venom vase was broken by them, and it looks even cooler. But they were trying to put all the light ups on. Yeah.
You mean individually, or like for all, one button for all? Did you hear me?
What? What's it?
Oh, my question. Like, I was just wondering, the light up, like the on-off button for these, like, is there like one on-off button for all of them, or it's like every single one has its own?
I mean, I suppose they haven't said nothing about that, but I suppose it's more logical. But they have to be they have to be connected. Yeah.
They probably have to connect it. I mean,
yeah, they have to be. So I guess 1-to-1.
It took this to a whole nother level.
Yeah, they did.
I see like the base has a light up too. I think the eyes they light up too.
Yeah, they turn on. Well, remember the base turns around itself. It has like a lazy Susan in the bottom, so that's an extra part that the statue has.
Wow.
So it is just watch it in the front. You gotta see the video, the Alex video of Red Titan. See it. If you see it, you buy it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I saw it, but you know, it's just
you got to really see it.
I mean, if you would get the statue, like which way would you display with the gauntlet or?
Look at the guy. The guy looks like one of the statues that he has.
I mean, that's just.
I just killed COVID.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
I don't even think it can fit inside. I don't even think it's space.
Which way would you display, with the gauntlet or with the?
I think for me, I would keep the switch out near, because I like both displays. I like the fact that he's in thought, and I definitely like that he's holding that gauntlet.
Every time you clean it, just change it, and it will give it a fresh look. I mean, look at that. But look at him thinking and pondering. It looks. I mean, you can't go wrong.
The expression on his face is just beautiful. I think
the expression, you can feel it. You can feel it, not say feel it.
I mean, you can feel it's an evil character. And... Okay, I mean, shit.
I would have liked to heard Buck's opinion.
Yeah, I tried to get it. He said his brother was coming for vacation. And couldn't join in. Yeah, I miss him too. I mean, I'd love to hear his opinion on
and it's very, very valuable. People think he always says something about a statue, but he sees things that we don't. So
yeah,
Buck is very, very. Buck is probably the most observant collector in this hobby, as far as breaking down details as to why he likes the piece and why he doesn't like the piece. Buck just has his own perspective, to where you're going to sit and listen. Either you're going to disagree with it or you're going to agree with it. Because Buck does say some controversial things, but
I think there isn't like no middle way, either yes or no. But
he's an artist, so he sees.
He has a great point of view. We don't see.
He's an artist, so he sees things from an artist. It's kind of like when it's like what we do when we create these videos. I see all my mistakes, and you guys don't even know where I made my mistake. So I guess
because we know,
if you look at Buck, he does this, so he sees it, and we're just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Then we do. Oh, okay.
For
Yeah.
example, I think when you're looking at this now, you can see like Namor's trident on the back, and I think it pops out quite a little bit, like that golden color, and that's what makes the statue so high, and he's looking in that direction, so probably like our eyes will be attracted to that direction.
If you look at it, it all pops out. I mean, there's no way you can miss it. Everything it has its own merit. The vases, Doctor Strange cape, the 1/4, Captain America. Captain America shield is in the middle. I mean, it's something you don't miss. You won't miss.
The Juggernaut,
the helmet
kicked the Juggernaut's ass, like, jeez,
big time.
Silver Surfer board shattered, like, God, all the galactic powerful beings. Woo! I don't know. I'm gonna check this out when I log. I'm gonna see what I can do.
I'm just wondering, like, these extra pieces for version P, like, do they just stand next to it, or do you connect them to the base?
Yeah, like, you think, are they magnetic? Like they?
No, some of them. Yeah, you can put them around. You can pose them different.
Okay.
But it was a prototype, so it up to change.
Yeah.
Look at that face. The one thinking, incredible.
I mean, like, this expression.
Look at that one. Look at that one. You can feel it. You can see it.
Yeah.
And it tells a story in itself. That's the main thing I like about this piece.
The statue says a story. Yeah, precisely. It's like a dance. All mafia movies.
What I would have liked is, in case you're not using the gauntlet switch out, that you could display the gauntlet separately on the base. Yeah. I would have liked something like that, because the way I see it, you don't have that option here, I think.
Yeah, but you can say he ripped Hulk's arm off. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the detail.
Yeah, I mean, that arm, like
the nails, the veins in the hand. Yeah. What's hands and ears is, I think, the most difficult to do. They're done very well here.
Yeah. Because you see some aging in the nails, and that's what really knocks it out. Like, it's all like dirty, savage-like.
He looks the part, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, what you guys think about Sandman? Just to pull off, go off the radar a little bit.
Hstat, I'm hearing you. You like it?
Yeah, man. I'm up to episode 3, so.
That's a good series. Sandman, you're gonna like it. And 5 and 6, incredible.
I haven't seen it. About to later on check out this Prey film everybody been talking about. Check that out.
Good movie. Good movie. Too bad it's not going to movies, but I think it's a good movie.
Yeah, I've been hearing some good things about it. Me and my girl gonna check it out later on tonight. So
yeah,
man, you gotta watch it now. I mean, like, fuck spoilers, bro. Like, Jesus, I haven't seen any spoilers, but it's like, damn, they everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. You gotta get on it quick, because
throw off your phone. No YouTube. Spoiler free.
Man. Alex's video, you were talking about Alex's video, like, was that on his Facebook page or?
No, the Alex video. You can write a video on Maestro Hulk by XM, and Alex video pops up.
Okay, let's just check that out. See, like, XM.
Don't do that. That's not good. Enabler.
I don't know. Let's just leave it away or whatever. I was just trying to find that, but sorry. So
Maestro statue by XM. The video comes up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just square. Shit, what am I doing there?
You guys just go to YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Is that it?
It says in the cover. It says Red Titan.
I think this is the one, isn't it?
Yep.
What? Video not available? What's that?
Hmm.
What's that bullshit?
You took it down?
Did they take it out? Let's see here. I think it's the same one.
Yeah, there we go.
No, that's another one, but it's in the same place.
It's on someone else's channel, I think. But
Yeah. Yep. I mean, this one is so long. Look at that.
Oh, look, we got a comic book right next to it.
Yep, they do. They got a master cover.
This is the short video, 20x. Maybe this is the other one. I don't know. We just gotta. I mean, you just gotta like go over. I hate this commercials on YouTube. Man. This shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's really irritating.
Hell yeah.
Especially if you can't skip them, man. Damn, man, you got a second one too, man. That's shit. Damn. Well, where's the Maestro in here?
God, that Prime is
There we
sick.
go. I know. I think you passed it.
Did it?
Yeah, you passed. Go back. More.
Oh yeah.
More. No, I think you gotta no.
I think that's after the summer line.
Yeah.
War Machine is tight.
It's sick. That's another one.
Yeah, that is another one.
That's another one.
And
That's the best. Done. Yeah.
I
Definitely.
don't know. I couldn't find it. But sorry, but
No, you're all right.
okay, sorry.
Man, Rachel done hit almost 1 million views, bro.
Wow.
Man, but still, I mean, but I don't. I don't know what the rate. Maybe I think what's it? The Lazy Susan on this statue. I think it's a good idea.
Maestro is at the 1 minute and 23 mark. 1 minute and 23 second mark for the Maestro on that video. Just to let you know. Yeah, I think it's cool, man. I just think it's too pricey. It's too pricey
It
and shipping
is.
and
The
space.
shipping, yeah. Space wise, it's a standalone.
Yep.
It's a centerpiece.
It will take either a full corner or in the middle.
Yep. You gotta have space for that bad boy.
And
Then
something
wide.
solid. Something solid.
Yep.
It's too wide for the corner if you order the B version.
Yeah, I'm
It's
cool,
gonna be-
man. I can't do it.
It's Lazy Susan that it turns is a good thing, so you can see the parts on the back. You don't see it like this. Like the fact that the eyes of the Sentinel do light
I'll be
up.
right back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the arm it has lights, so I mean it's
Oh man, I mean, I love like, the way they did the help. I mean, you gotta consider like these units. I mean, the cylinders, they look so small when you see them on the pictures, but I mean, these heads, you gotta consider their quarter scale. So
it looks small next to him. But if you see Alex's hand, you can really see the dimensions. I mean his hand looks like a baby. It's crazy. That's a bad
did he put it on his? But I don't know. Like this is just crazy. Like
Good price for the Carnage.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Then said I'll pull the trigger on him. On this.
Yeah.
It looks great, yeah. It looks great. All the videos that I've seen looks great.
And like we said earlier, Sideshow has stepped up their game a little bit even more with the stuff they coming out with, and they're always going to be, it's always going to be in competition with Sideshow, XM, and Prime One. They're the big three,
and everything is very subjective. Let's say they didn't like the Dark Knight that Sideshow coming out until they saw it. The pictures were him and Icicle and a bunch of people laughing and doing memes and all that. When they said, "I want that," the same thing
Yeah.
with the Jean Grey. It's waitlisted. I mean, there's a bunch of statues that really photographs and videos they don't do justice. You just gotta see them or jump the gun. Yeah,
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that Phoenix and Jean Grey.
right.
Actually,
That's starting to talk to me a little bit.
I
now,
know.
too.
It looks nice. No, it looks nice. And the Batman with Catwoman looks even nicer seeing it.
Yeah, I
But it
like
was
that Batwoman cap. I mean,
but it
Catwoman.
was underwhelmed because they had the Dark Knight next to it. If it didn't,
Yeah.
But I mean, these heads, I mean, they just look so small. Like when you see on the big thing, but quarter scale. And I like the fact that you can see, I mean, like the way the surfer's board is like damaged, and I think that looks it's just insane. Like you can see, like part of like the whole part is broken off.
They may not. I think version B may not sell out right away. It might take a while because of the price point. Because you see, with me, I just want to get a teaser for that Galactus. If I see a teaser for the Galactus, I'm definitely not getting Maestro. So that's another thing. You know,
They the way they knocked this out the park. I just can't imagine how Galactus.
but
No.
you won't see a teaser until this one is already almost sold out. I mean, the
Especially
one's mine. If they put two together, they'll be competing between themselves.
But dude, the Sideshow Galactus looks really good.
which one now?
The one that lights up, the last one done by the Trek. It's small in
Yeah,
size, but it's very nice.
The newest one looks good, man.
Yep, it does.
Sorry, fellas, I disagree.
I disagree too. I'm not a fan of it.
Hey,
I'm not a fan of it.
Nah, man.
now that Doctor Doom,
No,
coming
the
home.
Doom is another thing, another story.
I'm just not a fan of it.
Because
I think
it's like it's underscaled. Like, how you gonna make him so little? You know what I
can't
mean?
do that. You can't do that with
wait, you not a fan of Doom or Galactus?
No, we're talking about Galactus. Like,
Galactus.
Yeah,
he's underscaled.
Yep, he is.
That's
mean,
why I didn't
technically-
pull the trigger.
But I think this Galactus was designed to be put in the back. And he's like letting go at the Surfer in the slick move. That's why Surfer is very high up. And Galactus, if you see the base, it's I mean, small considerably. So it
On
doesn't
On which one?
on this one.
This one. Yeah.
It looks
does
like
look-
he's saying, "Come and get it, go get it."
Yeah, but you see, the thing about it is with the OG, you had the proximity pieces like Silver Surfer and Nova. This one, if you look at the Daniel Bell Silver Surfer, how would you pair him next to his master?
You
Because-
can't pair him next. You got to pair him like Galactus in the back, like you do yourself,
Yeah.
your own first perspective.
Yeah, so basically-
Galactus in the back and him in the front.
Right.
yeah. So you basically have to make an illusion of his side. And I'm glad you guys brought this up because I didn't even know it lit up. You know,
I
No,
didn't
that-
know that either.
No, that came out like 2 weeks ago as a surprise.
Oh,
Sideshow
okay.
is doing that a lot. They did that with Storm too. So
Yeah, I see.
Oh, I didn't realize
All
that.
right.
I'm still not getting it though.
Yeah, I ain't getting it either.
Side by side, like Galactus is like an inch taller, man. It's crazy.
yeah.
Galactus should be bigger. I mean, I think the
It's
OG was bigger.
Pause.
And now you see what Sideshow is doing now. So now they see that whole effect is nice. But
See, like the way they did that here.
yeah, but you see they're trying to put their niche on things now. So
Yeah.
whereas
Yeah.
But I
What's
think
up with
that
this
big-
light up effect trick, man? They tricking
Yeah.
people with these light ups. Like they don't tell us that we're gonna have a light up until right before it's about to come out.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like
you-
that.
and then you
I think
listen
most
it, you like it's corny, it's whack, and then you see it, you're like, oh,
Like Storm didn't even have a light up, and they was
Yeah.
like,
came out.
they're
Throw a light
trying,
up
to
on
they're trying to guarantee the sale.
Mhm.
maybe
I
so.
think like I saw pictures of the XM version, and I think the concept of the XM is very similar to this.
Yeah, but remember, this is going to come out like in 700. How much the XM is going to be like double. So this is like a budget statue, and they want that to look good. I mean, they all use like the same artist. This was done by the Turks. That they're doing the 1/5 Mitos. They're doing now the 1/3 PCS, the Turtles. And the guy who did the symbiote Spider-Man Barbiero, he's doing like the almost the whole line of the 2.0 of Tiered of the
Justice League.
Justice League. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you this one looks good, this one doesn't, it's all bull because it's the same artist. So
I just want my Galactus to be at least a 1/3.
Which one would you get? The XM one?
Yeah, I'm getting the XM. I'm not getting this.
Yeah, I think the concept of the XM is very similar to this one.
I think it's gonna be as well. I would say wait for XM as well. And it's not that like the sideshow is bad. It's just if I know there's another option coming, I gotta wait.
And the way I know XM, there's probably gonna be bigger than this one for sure.
And I'd rather pay more money to know I'm about to be like happy too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I do got it.
That's how I feel. And
I do got a PO on a custom Galactus, but
I do too, Rome. But if, you know,
get your money back.
when that Exxon one, when they show that,
decisions will be made.
Yeah.
I'm not hesitating on that XM Galactus because I remember hesitating on the Sideshow OG and regretted it. You know,
it's just hard to find the OG.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
So, when that bad boy comes, I'm gonna be ready.
And if you find it, it's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
Yep. And think about it too, and that's what I think King was talking about. Now, when XM comes out, it's kind of like if you got the OG Galactus, you're playing yourself because it's like nobody's gonna pay that amount of money on the aftermarket when this XM, Galactus, nobody's gonna do that. It'd be crazy to do that
unless you satisfied with selling it just to pay the new one off or something.
Yeah.
Right. But then you're gonna get lowball because Cass will be like, "Yo, I want $600 for that bad boy."
That's true.
Why should I pay retail for it when XM got the? I love selling statues. I love it. You should see something. I ain't the statue guys know what I'm selling. People come up with all kinds of excuses.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole V version weighs like 145 kilograms. That's like 300 pounds almost.
Yeah, 242 pounds.
242.
That's a human being.
242. Yeah.
That's like us standing on a stand.
Yeah.
For real. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Damn.
Shit. I don't know. Like, I love this thing so much, but
it's beautiful. I feel you.
It is. I mean, I think even for people who don't actually know who the character is, I think they would just buy it. There might be a lot of people just buying this for.
Would you say this is the best piece that XM has come out with so far?
Even this year?
Yeah, all of everything.
I wouldn't go that far.
What's the best one that ever came out?
Look at Kash Da Gemini.
I said the Ghost Rider on a horse.
I can't speak on that one just yet.
I still love my Alien.
You getting the cash?
My last payment is next Tuesday.
Wait till you see that bad boy. Oh my God.
Oh, you getting the Ghost Rider on
Cash?
Yeah, that was the only statue I've ever PO'd day one. The only.
Wow.
I mean, I got the horse Ghost Rider too, and I have to love it. It's just amazing.
I'm surprised you didn't get it.
He did get it.
Oh, you did get it. Okay.
Saba did get it.
Okay.
Yeah, because you did it day one too. We both did it because we didn't want to miss out. But it's still there. We didn't want to miss out.
Yeah.
I did. And Ghost Rider, like I had like 3 characters, like I always, for me, that were like a must-have like statue, and Ghost Rider was one of those statues because I missed on the first Ghost Rider from XM.
Yeah.
I had to. I knew I needed some kind of Ghost Rider, so that Ghost Rider horse was a day one for me. And another statue, like character, I want a statue from is Silver Surfer. So since they're starting with Galactus and Fantastic Four line, I have great hope that XM will soon be bringing out a Silver Surfer too.
Yeah,
will.
you getting that Super Scroll, Saba?
It's not a yes, but it's not a no either.
You should, if you love it, you should get it because that's going to be heavily sorted out.
Yeah, it will.
I love
Yeah.
what I love about that statue is the way they managed to like put in like all the different powers like so nicely into the character of.
If it speak to you, go for it.
And
Then you
XM,
will get.
And you know
Secret
what?
Invasions.
Yeah, because XM think they slick though. Because I have a Marvel Masterpiece card that looks identical to that Super Scroll that XM did.
What's funny
Yeah.
is like if like we look cards, we do the research, the homework. We can find all these poses. Remember, the new generation, they don't.
Mhm.
They think it's new. It's not new.
No, that came out like what, the 60s, 70s.
Yeah, I like this piece, man.
I think
I
once
love, like,
the
the way
movie
they managed-
comes, it's going to sell.
Yeah.
It is. It is because, matter of fact, when Fantastic Four finally does, release in the MCU, you're gonna see a lot of those characters associated with them. They're gonna
Yeah.
really start.
They're good,
selling.
yeah.
This is a nice one, man. Dang.
I like the way they did the powers like of Miss Fantastic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Look at the colors. The colors
way they
pop.
did that-
So it will
the
be
way
like
they
a
did
boring
the powers-
statue.
Sorry.
It won't be like a boring statue. All the colors pop.
No,
And all the color,
Yeah.
you know what it is. It's no matter where you have it, it's gonna stand out.
It
Yeah,
is.
here-
This is
The
awesome.
way they did the force field, I like that. I like the way they did that. I love the force field here.
Yeah,
It was
mean-
done superbly good.
they knocked this
I mean-
out the park too.
Guys, I gotta go eat. It's an honor being here.
Yeah,
Saba,
same here.
Cash, all you guys.
I appreciate
God
you
bless.
being here. Thanks for joining us.
Peace
All right,
out,
buddy.
guys. Yeah, I'm
God
about to
bless.
break out too, man. The old lady just came in here. You ready to eat and all that? So,
Same thing happened to me. It's cold. Come get it.
hey,
See you guys.
appreciate you having me on Saba, man. Hey, Cash, man. See you, I guess, tomorrow morning for the football show. If you make it and everything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. If I could make it, I'll be on.
Yeah, no doubt. So, hey, appreciate you having me on, man. Next time, y'all be safe. And
All
peace
right,
out.
well, peace.
God bless. Man.
Peace.
Thanks for joining us. Wow, man. Just 3 of us left.
I am looking at this statue though. I haven't ordered it yet, but like I said, I know I was looking at the Phase 5 thing, and I think that's what's gonna start getting people into this Secret Invasions is coming. All these like Hulu shows they want to have, and Disney, right? Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. Mhm.
Yeah, so we ain't never gonna get another Super Scroll. It's not gonna happen. I don't think.
And the thing about if we do, it's going to be a while from now. Let me see if I can get that card I was telling you guys about. Hold on. They need to do a Warlock though. If XM do Adam Warlock, I'm
Yeah,
going for that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think if you display the statue, you got to display with all the powers in.
Yeah, now that they have the thing coming, which I didn't PO that, but that's another one I need to get is the Fantastic Four thing.
You know what? That's one that I can pass on because
Thing.
I still don't. I don't like it.
The thing.
Yeah. I'm there with you, but I almost feel like what other option do I have, which I hate.
Yeah.
And that's why I wish Sideshow would just give us some Spidey villains and some Fantastic Fours. Like, damn.
Yeah. Because you see, and that's the thing, that's a character that we haven't seen too many, scopes.
Yeah, true.
So I understand, a high-end company like XM, they put it out, you feel like, oh, I gotta get it, But I'm still not. Nah, it's just something. It feels like something missing. Like they missed something. That's why I was like, nah, I can't do it.
I like the way they did this hand. Like, I love this open hand with the translucent look. I love the way they did that.
Yeah, that's dope.
I like here that it's a better picture. I like the way they did that. I'm just wondering whether this was painted or it's part of it's like the way when it was casted. I don't know.
What is this? I'm trying to see. I'm trying to find this. Special. Oh, here it is. This is what I mean. You guys can see.
Wait, let me just put that up. Where is it? Sorry. Okay, I see. It looks. It's very. You got the same
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same concept.
Okay. Yeah. That looks cool.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I almost was like, yo, what the hell's behind you, bro?
What?
Yeah.
The hunter's victim. I was just like, the hell's what's behind you?
You know what's funny? I was trying to figure out how to display it, and that was my wife's idea. She was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
why don't you put it up here with the plants?" I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Make it like a jungle scene. I'm like, "Oh, okay, you down? Okay."
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just hoping for that Silver Surfer to come out.
It will.
Yeah,
It will.
Yeah, that's Silver Surfer for me. I think is the most important one. Like, and the way I know XM, I don't know. My expectations are already pretty high, just simply for the fact it's XM, man.
But you see, here's the thing now, because with the Daniel Bell, there was a lot of controversy behind that, and usually with custom Silver Surfers, we see like this chrome look, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Silver Surfer is not chrome.
No, he's not.
Right. But if you look at a lot of custom pieces, everyone seemed to like that chrome. He's not the chrome surfer. He's the
I think
silver
it's just the name. I think maybe when people think about silver, they have in their head the idea of the silver look or something, and I don't know,
but it's just I don't know.
Misconception, I guess it's a misconception.
I still think the Daniel Bell surfer, even though it's not dynamic, it's more of a stoic pose, and I can appreciate that. But I think XM is going to give us that dynamic pose.
Yeah. I didn't like that new Silver Surfer from Sideshow because it was more like a museum pose.
Yeah,
and that's what was disturbing me. So I mean, when I think of Silver Surfer, you got to have that dynamic look when the way he's riding is just like surfing on his board. That's the kind of statue I think I'm looking for when I think of Silver Surfer. So
yeah.
Unless he has that pose, I wouldn't buy the statue.
Yeah, but you see, I get it. But you see, that's why when I did that video on it, I was explaining why I think Daniel gave him that museum look. Because he's the deepest out of all of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's a bad statue. It's just simply.
No, I get it. I get it.
It's just simply a matter of taste, but
yeah,
it's
I get
just
it.
I'm missing that dynamic pose. So
yeah, I get it. But I think XM is going to give you.
I think XM is going to be this huge base dynamic pose. That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
Quarter scale or 1/3?
Nah, it's got to be quarter. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't. No, it's got to be quarter. I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think quarter scale is perfect for it.
I mean, they already started the thing. I mean, the thing's quarter too, so they got to continue with that, I guess.
Yeah.
So, oof, just still, man, this thing's just still like got my pulled stick going through the ceiling, man. Going through the ceiling. But I can't wait, man. Like, I'm just hoping honestly, I'm hoping it's not coming too soon. But on the other hand, I'm hoping it's coming soon too. But
but that's what started happening to me. Like, COVID backed up everything. And one day I got like 4 boxes showing up. I'm like, damn.
Screwed, man. Screwed. I still have I got the XM Penguin in like 2 weeks ago, and it's a huge box. It's like for one statue, I didn't expect that, but it's one damn big box.
The samurai one?
Yeah, the samurai penguin. And it's been standing 2 weeks, it's standing in my corridor because I want to open it. And I wanted to make it like a live video about that, but I'm just wondering like where the hell should I put that thing? I was hoping it might be next to my XM, which is the Samurai Harley Quinn, but it's actually a much bigger statue than I thought.
that's why it's like sometimes it's great statues, but I gotta look at my favorites. I gotta see them.
Yep.
You know, that box.
The
I
box
see no,
is just box is huge, man.
yeah.
It's you need it's a 2-person box. You can't lift it by yourself. You need a second person to help you with that box.
I seen there's a guy I follow, and I like what he did with his XM boxes. Like he used them for display shelves, you know, which is really awesome.
I don't know if you've seen like when have you seen already the assembly video for the war tank from XM?
Yeah, so that shit is
I
crazy.
mean, they need like 2 people just to lift, like to assemble like the first few parts of the legs for the war tank.
Yeah,
And that's like a 2 or 3 man job
yep, that's how big it is. You're gonna need an extra person too for this one.
for sure. I mean, I wouldn't trust myself to make a live video for that thing for sure, man.
I know.
I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't do that. Well, I mean, would you? I wouldn't.
Nah, I saw a Kash. What was it? The Thor he was doing. I'm like, I don't know why you doing that live because you were sweating. It's like I like to give you guys Disney World, but you gave us like I'm like this dude is sweating. You know? Was that base heavy?
The base was heavy, yeah, but believe it or not, the cape was actually heavier than the base.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Wow.
Statue?
Thor, Legendary Beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
oh yeah, I saw that video of yours. Yeah.
Man, you literally had to angle it just right, but because it's so tall, it's just man.
Wow.
But I don't know, a Legendary Beast. I mean, I'm sure the details are great, but I'm just missing that dynamic. I don't know, that museum pose of those statues is my issue.
But you don't think the Hulk one is the more appropriate one? Because
Hulk was the first Legendary Beast I was considering, where I said like I might get it, but on the other hand, I just have so many Hulks now. I don't need another Hulk. That's the issue. I love the base on that Hulk.
Yeah.
That Hulk, I gotta get him. Got him.
Yeah,
because it's just, you know, I know it's gonna be a huge box, but I mean, Hulk is one of my favorite characters, so it gotta come here.
I think the Hulk is the first statue that has a slightly dynamic pose from Legendary Beast.
Yeah.
I think the Rage one is the best one. That Rage face is the best one. You don't need those other portraits.
Yeah, might be. Well, shit, man. Well, I think we went through like all the main parts for this awesome statue here. Like the pre-order, like the order pre-order for this statue was like in euros, it was 5,500 euros. Like in US dollars, it might be maybe. I mean the change rate isn't so much different. It might be maybe 5,300. I don't know. Like
no, I think it's 4,400. Yeah, about the same. It's about 4,000.
It's not gonna be much different. Like the exchange rate is very similar.
Yeah.
I don't know what does Spec Fiction ask for it. Let's do that.
Because you got to put down like 1,500 to hold it.
Man.
And
what does Spec Fiction ask for that statue? I mean, they started. Does he have the Maestro already? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. I haven't seen it yet, so that's why I was wondering. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We got version B. What does he? Version B pre-order.
Yeah, 3,000.
That's the pre-order full pay. I mean, that's 3,500. That's not the full payment. Full payment. What's that? Low price.
How much is the flex pay?
Sorry.
Like, what will be the? I'm thinking about like what will be the flex pay monthly payments?
Flex pay. Let's see. I'm not sure where to continue with flex pay. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll check it out later.
I don't check it out.
So, shit.
Oh, here it says here, doesn't it? What's it like monthly? $364.
That's a lot.
But the down payment, damn.
Yeah,
Whew.
$729, and then it's $364 a month.
Sorry, I just pressed the wrong button. But
That's
I mean, that's
eight payments. So what's this? August, September, October, November, December, January.
I mean, this is without shipping, guys. I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta add shipping on this too.
So you're looking at like early April of next year if there's 8 payments.
Yeah, damn, man.
Shit.
Talking
That's
about a lot of cash here, man.
Yeah, we got cash.
Yeah, okay.
Man, yeah.
Maybe it's estimated
I'm
to
out.
ship for Q1.
You ain't messing with the cash.
Nah, I'm out, man. That's too. Yeah, I'm out.
Are you sure?
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's amazing, but I'm out, man. The space, plus, I'm not familiar.
I think
They'll come right
connection
back.
just
Yeah.
you're
Is
bad. I don't connection just broke up.
It's there, man. Like it's an amazing statue.
You might change your opinion in the future. I still wish Buck was here, man, just to see like his opinion.
I know. I
on
want to
this.
hear his opinion on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only statue I really don't have a connection to that I would love to get would have been the Hawkbuster by XM.
Yeah, that's an awesome piece. I love it still.
Yeah.
That's I think from all my statues, if my house was on fire, that would be one of the among the top 3 I would save.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome. It is an awesome piece. I mean, technically, it's 2 statues. Like you can display the Iron Man separately. It has its own base,
Right.
and you could just display the Hulkbuster by himself since he has different portraits you can switch out. But man, it's a beast. And this thing, and we were talking about the. I think yeah, okay, this is the. Yeah, man, it is a very expensive, pricey piece, and I'm sure that's probably something that's going to be scaring a lot of people.
Yeah, I agree, man.
And you got to, and I think the shipping is one of another main pieces here. Parts too. That's
shipping.
The shipping for this, like as someone said, like around like $1,600 shipping. And I mean, it's just like what Dennis said before. I mean, you can buy like another 2 or 3 statues, at least 2, maybe even 3 statues with that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, man. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, look, when I first started in this hobby, man, I was not paying these shipping prices. I mean, it's just, I don't know, to me, I think it's getting out of hand, but, it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. But still, like, I mean, all I can say is, like, I still love this piece, and I think it's for sure it's a grail.
Now, where you at, Saber? Would that be the same price for you? That $1,600?
No, it's shipping.
Yeah, shipping. Would it be cheaper?
I don't know. Like, it depends where you order from. Like from in Germany we have a retailer, so it'd be much less.
Oh,
there's a retailer here in Europe, so
you can pick it up directly from him.
Yeah, I have like my retailer. Like he doesn't actually live far away from where I do, so
Wow.
I always just go there and pick the statues up. So I don't pay shipping at all. So, but there are statues where I don't have a choice since they're licensed. Since they don't have a license here in Europe, like my Transformer pieces, I order those from Spec Fiction because you can't get those here. So at the end, I mean, some statues you don't have another choice. But,
yeah.
But luckily for most pieces, it's possible. So
maybe in the future, if they ever get the license here in the States, I'm guessing Sideshow will definitely become a distributor of XM, and that would ease the pain of this crazy shipping. I would love for that to happen.
I don't think so, because I think like the competition, like they're two so extreme competitors.
No, but they sell Prime 1 statues on Sideshow. That's why
I know. I don't know. Maybe you might be right. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't.
that's why I'm waiting for. They're getting the Sinestro and Hal Jordan pieces. So if you order directly from Sideshow, your shipping is going to be way cheaper if you order directly from Prime One. So
I hope that would be possible, but
yeah, that would definitely ease the pain for a lot of people.
Definitely, for sure.
Because my God of War, if I had ordered that from Prime One, that shipping would have been like at least $600. Sideshow was only like what, $129. So it was perfect, and the boxes were huge.
For sure. I mean, just imagine how big this box is. How big these boxes are going to be.
It's gonna be huge.
Yeah. But since it's XM, I mean, I wouldn't be. I'm not surprised, but I trust their shipping and their boxing, and I'm pretty sure. And I don't really see any like really fragile pieces here. Like most of the pieces I think on this statue are like things that they're not so fragile and they don't break easily too. Maybe the cape, but
No,
they're not any like extremely fragile parts to this statue. Maybe we haven't seen them yet, but generally speaking, I don't think so.
I've never received a broken XM statue. Knock on wood. I mean, perfect.
Yeah, congrats. I mean, the only one I had was here that I have it right here. For the Rodimus Prime?
Rodimus? Oh, that broke?
Yeah, but luckily I got a replacement piece from XM.
And they let you keep that? They didn't tell you break it up and
no, I still have the broken piece. Like I don't know, I still.
Oh wow!
They just sent me the. They asked me to make a picture, and I go,
Wow.
But
now this is off topic. So Cash, I'm looking at your legendary Thor. How do you feel about the scaling with your Captain America and who's the other one next? Like, how do you feel about your scaling? Because I know some collectors get a little anal when it comes to scales. And we got the Scarlet Witch, but to you it's just what you like, right? Because that's what it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, it could be what you like, but I mean, also at the same time, I know it's not finally there, so it's kind of like it's basically just because I got a bunch of empty space. So I think what's probably going to happen is the Hawk is going to go next to it, and then everything around it will basically be 1/4, and those will be my only 2 1/3 is what I'm assuming is going to happen. I don't know though. I'm not going to become a 1/3 collector. I do feel like 1/4 is a sweet spot. But we'll see, man. I mean, the Thor is very impressive. I think the Hawk is going to be even better. The Thor does have a lot of details, and I feel like the base tells so much story. But I do agree with Saba. Like, it's something about the 1/4 and just getting a little bit of dynamic out of him, a little action, kind of tells even more of a story. But I feel like that's what they're doing with the bases on the 1/3 is they're making these storytelling bases that give you that action within the base is what I think.
Yeah, I think the only dynamic third scale statue I have, I mean the only one I have displayed now is the Prime 1 Deathstroke, the one where it's with the Grim Reaper base.
Yeah.
That's a dope piece.
I have that one displayed here, and I mean it's I think the only third scale piece I have now opened, and it's a pretty dynamic statue for a third scale piece, and it's beautiful. And I just love it.
Yeah. See, for me, I just whatever I like.
It's a beast. I mean, it's a huge statue. Right?
Yeah, it's like whatever I like. That's how I really collect.
And that's the right way, I think, too. I mean, you shouldn't let yourself be influenced by other people saying by hypes. And so when they say, "Oh, this is an amazing statue," everyone, you got to get that statue. You got to go for what is interesting for you, what line you're collecting. I mean, I'm not saying you should collect everything or so, but just go for what's interesting for you. And
because what's shockingly impressive, the XM Studio Bizarro. I saw that at Comic-Con. I was so impressed because it's a 1/6 scale.
6 scale, yeah.
But it's so impressive. Like it's
whole line is nice, man.
Yeah, it's like you don't even gotta,
Damn the scale.
Yeah, but you know what, Cash, you wouldn't even mind though. You would not mind.
Yeah, I had the Aquaman. It was really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Mm. So you wouldn't even mind. But
I wish that Aquaman from XM would have been quarter scale, where it's like riding that seahorse, man. I wish. I always hope. I thought if that was quarter scale, that would have been like the best Aquaman ever.
Yeah, I agree.
I got the video in my phone. I never put the video out. The assembly was annoying as hell. And so I never put the video out. I still might put it. I don't even have the statue anymore, but freak it, man. But it's a good one.
You sold it?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Yeah, good question.
That's a good statue.
I was in that error where do I do 1/3? Do I do 1/4? Do I do 1/6?
No, that's
yeah.
Because think about, I went looking for it and it's gone. You know, because I was thinking, just like I was thinking, okay, this would have been a lot better if it was a quarter scale, but
yeah,
that's an impressive. Yeah, that's an
impressive. I always hoped it would have been quarter scale. I wish. There's so many times I was hoping that would have been quarter scale, and because I think with quarter scale they might have XM would have attracted more people that time.
But wasn't they supposed to do one? I mean, are they going to revisit it? Because I would definitely hop on that quick.
You think
I don't know.
Yeah. Why you think XM would redo it the quarter scale?
I would love, like I said, XM. If you're watching, I would definitely buy it. I would definitely buy it.
I might be on your side there. I don't. If they would really do that with quarter scale, they would make a quarter scale of that one. I might be into. I still have that. I was always hoping to make a Justice League display, and I still have the Sideshow Aquaman, and the kind of OG Aquaman, and but if you compare it to this one, I would get rid of the other one, and I would buy this one instead.
Yeah.
This thing's insane. Like the details, the colors,
the color, and then the whole because he had two head displays, right?
Yeah, you guys saw. I got this one, and they got the with unbearded one. But I honestly I never liked when I see Aquaman, I prefer the bearded version always. I don't like this portrait.
Yeah,
I always prefer the bearded version.
Yeah.
And that seahorse, man, I love that thing. And the details, the colors on that thing. I always hope they would come back again in quarter scale.
Yeah, they got the 1/6 line is very impressive. And it's like if you got them and you got Tweeterhead, you got some 1/6. Like you got a lot of 1/6, man. A lot.
Because they Sinestro, I was gonna push the button on that one, but I kept hesitating, and then all of a sudden the Prime 1 came out. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, and that's 1/3.
Yeah.
So I'll take the gamble. There's going to be another Hal Jordan that's going to come out. But Sinestro is something you don't see too often.
Yeah.
If I can get both of them, I probably will, but there's too much good stuff coming out, man.
Too much, man.
It's crazy.
Joe's asking, did you watch Pray Yet, Cash? And
not yet.
I'm gonna watch it tonight. What time is it? Dang,
15 after.
It's already late here too. I mean, it's getting like pretty late. So I think we gotta wrap it up. Try and wrap it up at least.
Yeah.
I think the XM Maestro, it's definitely a phenomenal statue. I think for the future, it's definitely a grail.
It's a grail piece.
It is a grail piece. Let's just like bring it up again and.
But I just wish they could just give us a teaser of their Galactic. We know they got Mr. Sinister. They got that.
I mean, like Dennis said before, like they won't give that teaser for Galactus until this thing's sold out. But like I don't know, that's a theory.
I don't think this is gonna sell out right away. It's not
gonna sell out right away. But I mean,
But won't Galactus have a similar price tag? I don't want to say as high, but I could see it being 25.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm looking. It depends how they do the Galactus though. If he's gonna have like proximity pieces like this one, let's say with Nova and Silver Surfer, it might easily be 3,500. It might be another.
I don't think they will add proximity pieces. They might include in the base this teasers those I mean, those ideas, but not as
I'm,
proximity
I'm
pieces.
thinking they're gonna have Silver Surfer, definitely with that Galactus, and possibly Nova.
Maybe, yeah,
And it's gonna be crazy. you know,
yeah.
because if they're gonna go in, they're gonna go in big.
Yeah, because they got the Nova Corp coming right now with
Yeah.
Richard Richard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have like maybe they might have a switch out where I don't know he's holding his hand up or so with the Silver Surfer or something like that.
He might be in his palm. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Who was it? Was it Sideshow or what company had the switch out like that where there was the Silver Surfer in his hand or something like that? I don't know.
Those are custom pieces.
It was a
Yeah.
custom piece. I remember
Yeah.
there was one statue with the
Yeah.
switch out.
The sideshow piece had him flying from him and Nova on the side. You know, so I think with the Galactus XM, they might have him in the palm, and that's going to be sick. You know,
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Maybe I guess we got away, but I think it's still gonna be. I mean, XM's not stupid. I mean, I'm sure they want. I mean, they're still gonna be waiting maybe as long as possible to have most of these pieces sold out or pre-order all the pre-owned pieces out. But they know how much people want these. But I gotta say, I mean, this thing is a grail, and I already have the PO, so I'm in. I'm in for that, and as you guys know me, and
are
I
you
can't.
unboxing? Are you unboxing this live?
I wish I could have had this space.
You got to unbox it live because
I would need another 2 or 3 people to help me unbox this thing or to carry the boxes.
See, if
I mean, how many people do you?
if you pay for my flight to Germany, I'll come through definitely.
I wish I could. I'd love to have you here, man. Trust me. I mean, did you see the unboxing for the Hulker? What's the Queen Studios Hulk on Throne?
Yeah,
It was a 2-man job. What was it?
You know what got me? Art. You follow Art, Statue Collector?
The what?
He just Art.
Oh yeah, sure.
He just did with the Iron Man life size.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy, man. I'm like, whoo. Eventually, I want to go life size in the near future, but
life size is not my thing, honestly. I'm not a big.
I gotta have a life size. Just one.
I think the only life size statue I was ever interested in was the Sideshow Han Solo, like frozen in carbonite statue.
Yeah.
That was the only life size thing that ever caught my eyes.
I think all three of us have one life size statue we would want. For me, it's either the Iron Man or Hulk.
Okay. Do you have one?
I don't know. I mean, I think Spider-Man would be cool depending on how it was, or Blade. You know.
Woo.
Blade. Oh, interesting.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Oh, okay.
I gotta do one life size. That's down in the near future. At least one.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen in the near future. But if I had to have one, it would be the Han Solo frozen in carbonite. But
Well, think about it. You almost did because with this Maestro, I mean, after taxes, what 4,000?
Yeah.
You might as well save another $3,000 and you know what I mean? You're almost there. You halfway there.
The question's just which one do I love more? Like which
you know?
Okay. So I mean to say any last words like from your side? You've not PO'd this yet, H. So
I want it, but shit, I might cash. I don't know.
So it's almost yes. So it's almost yes.
It's you know what? For me, it's the FOMO, the fear of missing out on this is real. It's crazy, but and we don't know if we're ever going to see another piece like this. That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah.
So I mean, those who didn't even have to hesitate to pick this up.
I think XM Studios is creative enough to make other impressive statues. So I won't doubt like other them bringing out more statues that collectors will really
No,
want
no,
to have.
I'm talking about this Maestro itself.
this
I don't think
Maestro?
I don't think we're ever going to see a Maestro like this again. How you
That's
gonna
gonna
top
be
this?
it's gonna be tough to top this Maestro. It is. I agree with that. It's gonna be very difficult. And Cash, you think you might change your mind and PO the statue?
No, just due to I guess you could say character loyalty or character knowledge, whatnot. But I think from artistic standpoint, this would be what you want in your collection. This is a showstopper right here, and this would be that centerpiece, that that mantle. But is a pass for me. Just not knowing the character, the price, the shipping, the down payment, the payment plan amount. It's too much for me at this moment, just because of having so much already on order. But for anybody who can swing it, I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. So, having that said, I think I just want to say thanks for everyone else who already left but joined in before. Rome and King, Dennis, all you are joining in. I really appreciate that before. And thanks to you guys, H and Cash. Thanks for joining in. And thanks to everyone who's watching and was watching. And thanks for your comments. I hope we could answer some of your questions and your thoughts on this statue, whether you want to get it or not. If anyone's getting the statue, congratulations, or already has this on PO, congrats. Well, I'm part of the club and I already have this on PO. So I know how you guys feel, and thanks to you guys again. So just one thing, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget the like button and subscribe. And also please subscribe thanks to Hstat Collectibles and Kash Da Gemini from Michael. And all I can say now is God bless you, God bless our statues, and have a nice day. البين